Hi, I'm John, and I'm the actor giving feedback on Rise and Dusk, which is written by Edgermin Benjamin Smith. Okay, I think we've got a clear plot here, and we know what's going on. It's quite clearly laid out. We've got the two camps, and the theme is quite explicit. That it's about sense of justice and one group being oppressed by another. And the main character, Reuben, who I'm going to talk about, it's his journey of discovery and finding out about the prejudice that exists in his superior tribe and meeting people from the other tribe and realizing that, in fact, they're both the same. And that's fine, but we need to add a bit more onto his actual character. You know, apart from having a sense of justice, that's fine, but on its own, that's not enough. We don't have a clear sense of what he's like as a person. You know, is he a happy lad? You know, is he angry? If he is angry, why is he angry? What's upset him? Does he have friends? We don't know much about his life. And until we know what kind of personality we're starting with, we can't see how, you know, as he goes on this journey and through the plot and does all these things, escaping and trying to convince people what's going on, we don't know how he actually deals with what happens to him. So, for example, the first time he meets Quinn and he sees her, why is he attracted to watching her and what's going on? Is he curious? I mean, is he just nosy? You know, what actually drives him to follow her and see what's going on and actually getting to know her? That will make it more interesting. I mean, it might be he's just never had any friends. You know, he's been a loner, and then for the first time he sees somebody different in another outside world. Now, maybe you could choose he was bullied, for example, and so he is identifying with somebody who's obviously looks a bit lost. And then when he gets to the Dusk camp, what actually is going on there, then it'd be nice to see, you know, how he accepts the kindness of the other camp. You know, is this the first time he's felt real kindness? You know, maybe the people he lived with are not very kind people. I don't know. You need to decide that and decide on his attitude. Does he regard them as the same as his people, or are they a nicer group of people for him? And yeah, once again, when he gets back to the Rise camp, you know, he now tries to persuade the elders that the Dusk people are no different. He's only an 11-year-old boy, so, you know, has he had to grow massively, you know, to do this, to try and persuade these people? Is this the first time he's ever spoken out? You know, maybe he's gone from being a shy boy to now being a very brave boy. You know, these just ideas. You need to make the choices. But he's obviously grown a lot, because the elders regard him as a threat, and you say that he actually escapes from them again. So he must have grown in some way. They regard him as a threat. And I think when you answered a few more of these questions and slot them in, then you can see how the personality will affect what he does and how he does it, and how he then changes over time throughout the film. Otherwise, I think you've got a solid plot there to build on. And once again, obviously with Quinn, that's the same. You know, you need to ask the same sort of questions about her, which is more than just the idea of justice and what's right. Okay.